And welcome to Benchmonster TV, people.
I'm Ashley Lynn Condre.
And I am the Benchmonster.
And we are so happy you are here today. For some reason, I was going to say, and welcome again. I realized that's exactly what you said. That was awkward. I apologize.
She just ran in the house 1,000 miles down the stairs and just sat down 10 seconds ago. Huffing.
Literally, yeah. Like
GPP.
I sped my ass down to get here on time, and yeah, so that's why my rhythm was off a little bit there. But I'm so happy you guys are here. Welcome to the show. Hope everybody's had a good week
thus far.
Everything's going good for everybody. Thank you so much for those of you that are tuning in right now. I cannot talk. My word.
Well, you're excited.
Holy
it happens
cow.
to me all the time.
But happy to be here. Happy you guys are here, and we're ready for a great show this
a Benchmonster TV show.
Yes.
Yeah. You know how we do it. It's we have a routine. We have a rhythm. We have a way we do things. Yeah.
Yep.
And
a process.
A process, not it's a process. And I'm sorry. I've been bad. It will not happen again. That's proper etiquette. Okay.
That is not proper etiquette.
We got a lot of contest footage. A lot of individuals, we've seen them over the past few weeks, 3 weeks out, 4 weeks out, going to a contest. And we have some exciting news to talk about. We got a few people that competed. Joel Hicks, I believe, and Eric Below. Yeah. And God, maybe one more. I don't know. Might have to put on my shades. The bright lights here, this facial light is kind of bright. It's a circular thing. You can see it in my glasses.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see the reflection like crazy.
Oh, it just blows 75 million lumens into my irises. So, and yeah, it's crazy. But gotta talk about something. Was forwarded this. This is like news. What do you call it?
Do I know about this?
I don't know. I guess that's powerlifting news, and it was sent to me, and I said I'd read it here. So it's a fun little topic. I guess it's on the WPO Instagram page. Apparently, Wayne Pullum just quit the APF and is only doing WPO meets now. There's hope for unlimited band shirts at the WPO finally. So I don't know who was holding up the ruling on the committee panel there of you can't have bench band shirts, multiply stuff, but maybe now Wayne Pullum is going to allow the bench band shirts in the WPO. That'd be kind of cool, It definitely would open doors and give people another place to compete at because, unfortunately, and not a lot of people may not like to hear it, but bench band shirts are kind of the big thing. We just saw Jimmy Kolb and we've seen multiple other people do crazy things, and I think it's the new hip thing. And phenoms and poly shirts and Titan poly shirts are cool, but technology has advanced, and we got to roll with it, or just get left behind. I don't know. It's all up to you, depending on what you want to do. You got anything to say about that, there, Chief?
Nope.
What do you got to say then?
I'm ready for videos. I want to see people's competition lifts and training stuff.
Well, apparently, you have some videos here too, I believe.
I do.
A couple. I didn't get every single one, but
did you get my last ones that I sent?
I got squat 2, Larson press, bench press, and a bench press. I got 4.
No, you didn't get anywhere near what yours was.
And the ones that you the ones that you sent me were the ones you sent me showed up for some reason like really small. I don't know what happened to your phone, but so I did the best I could.
That's so super lame.
I know.
You didn't get the ones I wanted.
It's your phone. You need to get a new phone, I think. Because for some reason it's compressing some of your videos, and when I get them, when I enlarge them, then they're pixelated. I don't know why iPhones are doing that. It's beyond me.
You didn't get the deadlifts? You didn't put the deadlifts on?
I don't have. I don't know.
Did they not send?
If they did, they showed up small. Yeah. So let's continue on with the show here. We got we got stuff to show. You got things to talk about though. You'll enjoy it. Okay. Should I put these on? Yep, might have to put them on. Oh, I can see clearly now. The blur is gone. I don't have to wear them all the time. I see it clear as day now. Okay, first up, and these are no particular order. They just come in, and I just throw them on here. And apparently, look at this. I already got it screwed up. Ashley, you're at the. I don't know where you're at on there.
I'm last.
You're kind of
Or
last.
I'm
Yeah.
right before
Okay. I thought I had you somewhere else. First up, I'm gonna hold it up here because down here it's dark. When I look over here, it's not much light. Well, you got this gigantic, light, but for some reason it don't shine very bright down here, or the one behind me over here. Howard Weingarten doing a self handoff at 525 to a two board height with pins in a single ply Bumblebee bench band. And I call it the Bumblebee, and I don't think Mr. Elick likes that, but hey, it looks like a Bumblebee. So be it. So let's check out doing a little pin press here. Nothing wrong with that. A little self handoff. Howard mentioned it was hard to find some training partners in his neck of the woods, right, Ashley, last week?
Yeah.
So you got to do what you got to do sometimes. And you do the best you can do. And that's a normal size Atlas Bumblebee there. I got the Big Daddy myself. But they work great. Kind of like a board press, but, nobody's there to hold the boards. How about pin press? Self handouts, they tax you a little bit. Oh my God. Is 700 next,
Easy.
Howard?
Easy cheesy.
Oh, smoke show. Way easy. That must have been the first attempt of many, because that was piece of cake.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
For sure. Looking good.
Eric Below, contest
Howard.
bench. And a near miss. So Eric Below's been hanging out at Gorilla Pack, driving 2 hours each way to get up there and train with Keith Odell and Putnam and the crew, and it's paid off. Sometimes, you got to travel to train with the best and learn from the best and get the best training. He has done so, and we're going to start out with his 750 contest bench. He gets this particular lift here. I do not need a backing, so we'll check out his 750 here. Kind of smoke show here. Real easy lift. Cool shirt, too. I like the green.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Matches the sleeves and everything. Keith Odell there. Just like they've been training right there. It's just everyday business here. Getting the verbal cues on the way down. So important. Smoked. Boom.
Nice.
Way to go. Oh, yeah. I know what that feels like. Way to go, Eric. Nice
Very
bench.
Cool.
He took a shot at
Strong.
800 here. We're going to take a
Hello.
look at that. It's a near miss. I call it a near miss. Let's check out his 800. Hopefully he adjusted the sleeves and the neck, got a little bit more out of the shirt. And I'm sure he did. Getting under 800 pounds here. That's a lot of weight, people. Like he's got set there, got his arms out, based out with his feet. Everything's tight. Great 3-man handoff. Everyday business here. Perfect. Oh, darn it.
Aw, man.
Damn it.
Good try.
I wonder if that drifted back a little bit.
Maybe. That's
Yeah,
kinda
'cause,
what
he's strong enough to
hard
do
to
it.
tell from the
Sometimes
table.
when it's out of groove, it's out of groove, Eric, you're going to get it next time. We just keep pressing forward. And take a week off maybe, let the body regroup and get right back to work. That's how we do it.
It's true.
Dimitro sent me some video here, a video. He's doing 430 for 3 reps pin presses in a F8 figure 8 band. Now, I don't know anything about the F8 I say F8. Fate
Fate, I know.
Figure-
I can't break that habit.
8 band. Say that 10 times. Fate figure 8 band. Fate figure 8 band. Yeah. So this is a figure 8 band. I watched it and I tried to figure out what it is, but regardless of the fact, we're going to watch Dimitro do 430 times 3. And with this figure 8 band, I don't know. Looks like a wrist wrap. kind of small. I don't know what makes it figure 8, but it works. Doing some pin presses there. That's a nice bench too. It's got everything on it you need.
Yeah.
Solid as steel
Is
too.
that one that turns into a...
I don't know.
No, I don't think that's a jack rack.
Dimitro, that's really awesome. I'd like to know more about that that figure 8 band. I don't know what that is.
Looking strong, looking good, man.
Oh, he's always strong. Yeah.
But those are
James
solid good lifts.
Borgalt is up next. And he's doing 5, according to what I wrote down, 555 in a fake shirt, 5 weeks after thumb was degloved. Yeah.
I think that knows. I think you know.
You know what that means. Yeah. So what I had to get some more information, and apparently what I wrote down here is the according to James, the barbell.
Oh, it happened with the benching?
Let me read.
Okay, sorry.
Let me hold it up so it doesn't look like I'm avoiding the viewers. Look, here's what I wrote down. Barbell was 655, rolled out of his hand and fell arm's length to the face savers, which fractured and dislocated his thumb and pulled the skin off 20 stitches. So this is 5 weeks.
Damn.
Did I say 5 weeks? Yeah, 5 weeks after that happened. So he's bouncing back here. 555 in a fake shirt. And I don't know if I need a backing. Yeah, it says I do. Yeah, degloved. That's not a nice word you like to hear.
No.
Dimitro.
I don't even know why it's called that, but I don't like it.
Oh, in fact, we got another one of James here too. Hold on.
Okay, let's see it.
This is 555.
And this is after
5 weeks after. Oh, come on. That's
that
like
was easy.
Hey.
Come on.
Well, he does a 605 here. That
That's
555 was
gotta
like
hurt,
135.
Doesn't your thumb still hurt?
5 weeks? Yes, it probably still
Yeah.
hurts.
That's hardcore. It's hardcore.
Yeah, so he's getting back in the game. Accidents happen, but James is bouncing back, and yeah, you're not gonna let it hold him down. So, what did I do? What did I just do? I played this. Did I play 605? Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Did I say that 605 was yeah, same thing, 5 weeks after? Okay, sorry, my scribble notes over here. Joel Hicks, I believe he did a contest. He bench pressed 537 for a 22-pound competition PR. Way to go.
Very cool.
And just missed a 557.
Oh my
Now,
God, nice.
which videos do I have? I got to put backings up. Looks like I got both of them, Joel. So let me go down here and get this stupid gray thing here, and we'll watch your 537 first. We've seen Joel's videos time and time again. He's been training hard, and now he's at the show. That's how this game works. Just like in training. Spread that bar up there. There you go. Boom. That was 537. Let's take a look at 557 by Mr. Hicks here. A little different angle. Hopefully sleeve adjustment, neck adjustment. Try to get a little bit more out of that shirt, a little bit more boing. There you go. Nice and low. Explode up. Oh, oh God, it's right there.
Damn, that was close.
Hey, that all you gotta do is hold it there, and that is locked. Way to go, Joel. Out there kicking ass, taking names, and training hard. And to be honest with you, that 557 is basically already there. So, you know, we just got to hold it at the top for a split second, and then we go to 577. I don't know. All right. Pete Santee. Had him on the show a week or two ago. Got a couple of videos. Actually, we're going to see Pete here, then we're going to excuse Pete for a few, and then we're going to bring Pete back. Yeah, so I found another video that he sent me as I was doing the show yesterday morning. I kind of had it all laid out. Then I get extra videos, so I got to kind of put them in here, and that's how I do it. So Pete here, Pete Santee doing 605 for 3 reps. I need a backing. 605 times 3 backing, and where is Pete 605? Ashley, where's it at? There it is, right there.
Yep.
Okay.
Right there.
Well, it says it right on there. This is one strong man. I don't care what you say.
Super strong.
279 body weight, 605 for 3. Good control. They're not sinking into his chest. He's not shaking. His whole body's tight. Very impressive. Just like it does it all day. Finish it out. Oh my God. Pete, put on this earth to bench, raw bench press. You know, I really think if we can get him up to in body weight, 279, maybe get him up to 300, and then yeah, that's what he needs to come down and hang out with me, and we can do that in a couple of weeks, get him up in that.
Yeah, that'd be
his full-time job eating. That's what it would be, though.
Yeah, he'd have to like stuff himself to death.
That's what I did.
I know.
Okay, gonna take a break here. This is entertaining. I don't know what federation this is. I don't know if this is just exhibition or this is strongman. I don't know, but it's definitely, and I don't know much about deadlifting, but this is a hitch. But it's a cool hitch, though. It has a lot of character to it. Let's check out this deadlift hitch right here. Not sure about the weight, maybe 600, but yeah, you set it on the knees right there. Sit down a little bit, and then yeah, that's kind of what I don't know what that is. I've seen a hitch before, but that one is a extra large hitch.
I don't know that that's much worse than mine.
I've never seen anybody sit back like that. That was impressive.
I don't do
yeah.
that.
That's how I do it. Yeah, when I get stuck, that's how I do it. Okay, where are we at now?
When do you deadlift?
The deadlift once in a while when there's a little bit of weight over there and nobody's looking. Okay, this is kind of cool. Apparently this individual's name is Fernando Arias. He's doing an 881 deadlift, and the topic is speed. And do I need a backing for this one, Fernando? Yes, I do. This guy, I don't even know if he knew there was any weight on there. Now you got to remember, this is 81 pound deadlift. And something's wrong with this picture. Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like, and that's a meat? Yeah, that's a meat.
Yeah. Look at that.
So it's like,
holy
no
shit, guy.
Wow. Damn.
Damn. Like
I'm not sure I've ever seen that kind of
no hamstring, no body shake. Just wow. I was impressed.
Damn. That looked easy.
It looked too easy.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that. Usually there's a shake, a shimmy. It was just launched off the ground. Yeah. Oh, Pete Santee back in the house here. I like this lift because it doesn't need a backing, and it's something I did back in the day. But he's doing 405 times 21 reps. So we got to watch this here. Let's check this out.
We had him on the show a couple weeks ago, and it was great getting to talk to him. That guy knows so much about the bench.
Oh, he does.
Especially raw benching. And so it was really fun to pick his brain and hear what he had to say. He's got a great sense of humor. He was just very, very fun to talk to.
Very down to earth.
And really fun to have on the show. Great guest. Absolute great guest.
And 405 for 21 reps. Like, son of a bitch. This used to mean something.
Used to be able to do that.
Yeah.
You still could. But that's the one that's on the road to Arnold.
Yeah, well, I don't know. My joints just don't want to do it anymore.
If your wind would keep up, you could do it.
I'm working on my wind. Okay.
Yeah, so
I don't know what
I think you could do it.
I don't know what thank you. I don't know what Julius Maddox is up to, but every time I see a video of him doing something and it looks like something we haven't had on the show, I'm going to throw it on here. Apparently this is 705. I don't know if this was done yesterday, tomorrow, or last week. I don't know, but we're going to play it. And because I like Julius, and it's a 705 pound raw bench. I mean, you don't see that all the time. A lot of cameras there. Long pause, too. He comes down. I watch this a few times. Kind of sits there.
Holy crap.
Yeah, son.
Jesus.
Julius. Now, somebody showed me a video of Julius recently on an incline, and the weight fell off or something, and it was Jose in the gym. He showed me the video, and he said Julius got hurt. I don't know.
Shit.
well, then I re-asked him the question, and he says he thinks he got hurt.
Oh, okay, so he's not sure.
But it was like a 705 on an
That's
incline,
sketchy.
and it came out, and I got his phone number. I should just text him. Hey,
Text him,
Julius,
see how he's
remember me
doing.
from the Arnold 9 years ago?
Did he know who you were at the Arnold?
Oh yeah, he and
That's cool. I know TD Davis. did.
Davis and him both were coming up behind me. It was the COVID Arnold, and
Yeah.
I remember looking behind me, and these two gigantic people were walking towards me, and they were so far away. And every time I turned around and looked again, they got bigger and bigger. And then all of a sudden, I was like trying to get air in my lungs, so I would actually look like something in case there was a picture taken. So, I'm holding my breath. Yeah. Okay, next up. This I wrote a lot down here about this cat, Paul Mercado. Paul Mercado started training 4 months ago. Hasn't been on the platform since 2015. 2 years ago, he partially tore his bicep and had rotator cuff surgery. Plans on hitting the platform next year. His PR deadlift is 540. Here is a 500 deadlift for Paul. I want to write things down so everybody's in the loop with what's going on. Mr. Mercado, right here. Yeah. Had a little surgery, the S word, and yeah. Getting back in the game. Good to see it.
Nice. Looks strong. Looks
Piece of cake.
smooth. Yep. Looks good.
Yeah. Paul Loeffler sent me a video, or I found it. I don't know which one it is. 725, and he said opener in the message when he sent it to me. He's 3 weeks out. That's three weeks out.
Coming up.
And this is 201 board, but this is kind of like the opener we're looking at apparently. So do I need a backing? No, I've enlarged it pretty good, so we don't have to have one. So I know Paul's lifting in the F8 shirt, doing quite well. We've watched him. We've seen his training progress,
Yeah.
and everything seems to be working good. No injuries, no tweaks, no twangs, and it's good to see him on the platform here. Looks like he's getting ready, and it's getting close. Usually when I'm 3 weeks out, this is like the last big workout that I would do. Then I would do a deload opener in a contest, but that was the olden days of training. Oh, that looks like a good shirt. I like how you have to push the arms over. I really like that on both sides too. Nice snug fitting shirt. Good 3-man handoff. No teeter-totter. Set perfectly. No wobble. I love it. Spotter staying close. Good. Oh, Paul. Nice work.
Nice. Easy.
Yeah. Got some strong triceps there, sir.
All day.
All the way to the top.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let me pronounce the last name here. Ashley. Dave.
Matavosian.
Dave, we're doing our best.
Doing our best. Apologize if
Dave?
it's not quite right.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah. So Dave M.
Feel free to correct us.
Did a at the IPA meet, hit 935 and is number 2 of all time under 220s, 220 pounds. This is a 935 big bench. And sorry about the last name, Dave. I do my best, but then the more I try, the worse it gets. So it's gonna stop me in my tracks there. Let's watch your awesome lift right here first. 935.
Let's see it.
Good setup. Looks like a Thompson fat pad.
Yeah.
I don't know why we can't bench on that in the IPA. Maybe I'll change the rule. I am the state chairman. Here we go. Nice descent. Lord! Dave!
Nice.
1-800-DAVE. Put 50 more pounds on the bar right now.
Strong.
Dude, speed.
Speed work.
Yeah. Dave,
Empty bar, man.
very
Empty bar.
fast bench. I saw that. Very, very fast. Oh my God. Yeah. What was that? 935? Yeah. He's got a grand in him.
For sure.
I don't know if it's in that shirt. I don't know anything about that shirt, but if it's a 3-ply, maybe we get him a 4. Let's That's how my mind spins. I always want to get more and more and help people get more and more. So.
Yeah, well, that's gotta be the mentality. It's all about more.
Ashley, I don't know who this person is, but apparently there's some videos of this person. First, we're gonna
Not
look
all
at
of them.
squat. It says
I don't know
Ashley
which one
squat.
this is.
That's right here, and I need a
I don't
backing.
think we got the ones I really wanted on. I'll have to-
Here you go. This is a squat. This is you at the gym. It's your ends or knee sleeves.
Just trying to, keep the back safe, but still, getting some work in. This was 305 for five triples that day. Feeling
5
pretty
triples.
good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Just, feeling.
Keep the back fresh.
Yeah, it was feeling good. Yesterday's workout kind of
Woke it up, didn't
got
it?
a little, yeah.
Yep.
And I felt it while I was doing it. I felt it on that last set. And then I woke up and it was feeling kind of not great today. It was doing quite a bit better, so I'm hoping I didn't.
Why don't you let me stand on your
F it up
back?
too bad.
320 pounds, and I'll just stand on your.
Guys, what good is that going to do?
It'll break it.
There's big risk, low reward, I feel like.
Very low. Huge risk.
A huge risk. Yeah.
Okay, let me see if I can do this with my glasses off now.
Okay.
Okay. Ash SQ2.
Oh, there's only 3 of mine?
4.
Oh, 4. Okay.
Yeah, you got SQ2, and I don't need a backing on this one. So you talk us through
I
SQ2.
gotta see what
That would mean a squat too.
Okay, you did get the 365. So again, trying to get some weight on my back without messing up my back and starting to get back into the knee wraps. Cause I swear, like I always thought like, okay, if I just work on my sleeves and then bring the wraps out near competition time, my knee sleeve squat goes up and is getting better, then automatically I'm going to put knee wraps on and that's going to go up too. And that couldn't be further from the truth. I swear. The wraps, I swear, a wrapped squat is almost a completely different, it's a different lift. It's a completely different, it's a different exercise. Like it is so different to squat and wraps than
You're just not getting them on tight
so if
enough.
I'm not doing them, no, you just have to practice it. If you're practicing it, you find your groove, you find, it just works better. But like I said, when I go a while without doing it, even if I've been squatting in sleeves and
what happens?
going heavy in sleeves, I have to kind of refine my groove. Like
your body
it's not
like
just,
forgets and goes to sleep, doesn't it?
And I can find my groove. I can find my groove again and whatever. It's just I have the most success when I'm training wraps throughout, like all just all the time. Like,
Okay.
Not every not both squat sessions a week. I'm trying to do one of my squat workouts with the wraps and one without. So that I'm.
Well, that sounds like a plan and attack.
Because I swear it goes better when I'm practicing it and putting those wraps on often and on a regular basis.
Now you're learning.
Getting back into it, I'm getting my groove again, and I'm just gonna try to do them on a regular basis, at least once a week.
Ashley LP, that's Larson Press. What are you doing here?
Well, again,
why do I look so big?
Because my back, the bench is actually the hardest on my back, like 100%. I can't seem to wrap my mind around that because it seems really weird, but this is what hurts my back the most.
Interesting.
So I've been
this is Monday night.
doing a lot of Larson press with where I'm putting my feet up because that doesn't hurt my back. If I don't get my legs involved and I don't have them on the ground, then my back feels pretty fine. Like it feels okay. As soon as when I put my feet down,
Isn't this next bench press the feet down?
It is. I went like about three or 4 weeks all feet up. And then my back's been feeling better, so I've went the last week or 2 starting to put my feet back down.
Walk us through this
Monday, this wasn't Monday, but I think this was last week.
Look at Heinz waving at the camera.
Last Monday, yeah, I left that part in. Usually I cut it.
Yeah, because you get in our cameras and we do this to your camera. See, that's the Pulp Fiction.
Well, and just so you know, normally I would have cut that part out.
Yeah, but you don't.
But I showed it just because you guys were dumbasses.
We're not dumbasses. We're training.
You're right, Heinz isn't, but you kind of.
Hey, that's pretty good. What is that? 170 there?
Yeah. Go
Base your feet out just a tad more. Yeah.
But like I said, I'm putting my feet in a spot that is going to be the least worst on my back, but Monday kill, and I think that's why I felt it yesterday.
Because you put your feet down on the bench.
Because it was killing on Monday. As soon as I started benching with my feet down.
I have that cupping device up there. We can use that.
Try it.
I got the Theragun, thanks to Dimitro. I got a bunch of tools up there.
There's enough blood and muscle tissue in that lower
There's that
back
roller up there too that has the spikes on it that you.
Yeah.
I can do some crazy things. Tools I got.
Do you know how to use them?
I'm sure I can look up on the internet and figure it out. Speed bench and max effort. Not a clue what we're doing, but you know what? Let's watch it together. Well, boys and girls, it looks like we broke out the Duffalo prototype bar. That's right. I went down to Chris Duffin's compound, and he was in the process of making the Duffalo bar. This was a prototype. I said I want it, and I took it. He let me have it. So it's not as deep curvature deficit as the regular bar, but it's just enough where it's comfortable for us to use. And it's hard. Got a little extra distance to push the bar, and you're starting from a weird spot way down there below your normal spot. 315. I've been working on some reps, and that's not cool. And I don't know, we must have all did this bar. I think we tried this bar, and then we're kind of just making up things as we go along. Then we put the straight bar on, and I don't know if I got any of that on video. He's doing a Spoto press there. A lot of Spoto pressing going on in the training group here. 405. I don't like my handoff that I got there with Heinz with the fucking fingertips. Yeah, you got to grip the bar with a fist. That's how I want my handoff. No cotton balls. Should have dropped the uprights for Jose. It's quite a reach for him there when they're up at our level. But we forget sometimes. But a lot of times when you reach like that, you break your the tightness of your upper back, and we might have done that there because he's really having to get over those uprights. Looks like I came back to 405 again. I think we did some reps here. That's what the plan was. Nothing crazy, just having fun with it. Mouthpiece in because I don't want to lose any of my crowns. Rolling dumbbells on the floor. Haven't done them in a while, so that means we got to do them. Short rest periods apply because this is speed bench, so the key here is to start out with moderate weight and really get blood in there. Don't try to be macho gracho and start with 85s because that's what Jose had me do on max effort night, and that didn't feel too well. I like to start with 60s, go 80, make jumps. I think starting too heavy is not a good idea with these, or any of them. Because that part of the underside of the elbow there where those tendons go over into the forearm are just not really warmed up enough to be jackhammering these rolling dumbbells. Whole point is to roll them back like that and let that bounce come out of the ground, staying tight and extending upward. Trying not to extend and push. Trying to extend all the way. You'll see some guys, when it gets heavy, they do the rolling part and then it's a pressing part. You might even see it from me when I get fatigued. But see, it's a rolling and in one motion. I throw it up there. Jose over there, see how he rolls and push. See, he rolls, floor press, push. That may work, but it kind of takes away from the area that we're trying to develop. Got this little bar out. I don't know what the hell it is. It's got the diameter of a couple pencils. It's hard to grip is what I'm trying to get to. So when you say squeeze the bar on this, your fingers are already jamming into your palm, so you can't really squeeze this bar. Have no idea what it is. Probably a CrossFit bar or some shit like that, but it looked different, looked like fun. Did some side delt raises and some push downs combo. And that will conclude the workout. Nothing too exciting. Yes, there are more sets and reps than what you saw, but you know, you shorten it somewhat and it looks like it's a 3-minute workout when really it's an hour. It took us an hour and 20 to get that one done. Next up is max effort. Not sure what we did. Alzheimer's and low carbs are son of a bitch, and I just got to watch it with you. Oh, okay, so what's going on here is Heinz is gone. So it's just 3 of us. So what we decided to do was floor press. But before heading over there, I thought we'd do a little bench pressing with the Fate bar. And I don't have my handoff guy, but Jose was, we were just going over some finer things on the bench. And we were going over some handoff concerns that I've been getting. Haven't been taking the bar at lockout, not staying tight. So today was a good day to practice some odds and ends stuff here since we're short. Short a man. It's not going to stop Starrett. Starrett and Jose have a meet coming up in 4 weeks. Both look on point. Floor press. Decided to break out 2 chains. Supposed to kind of stop at the bottom on the floor, but that's all right. I don't think it's a written rule, but that felt good. And then we went to 3 plates, man. It felt like 500 pounds. Fucked with my head. Don't ask me why. Maybe I need to widen my grip up a little bit. I don't know. We didn't really decide on a grip spacing here, so Starrett put his feet up. That's a recipe for a disaster because you're going to push with your feet and raise your butt. That's why I like to put them out and keep them crossed. But he did all right there. That's good. 3 reps. Perfect. Now this one here kind of got the best of me, man. I didn't like it. I don't know. Fucking felt heavy. It's getting old, I guess. What do you do? Went out and got the little Dark Side single ply 20-year-old bench band. Still works. Just one more set over our raw max, whatever we did. So not a lot of spring out of this thing, but allows you to get at least one more before we shut it down. This is where Jose decided to grab like 80s or something right off the bat. And I took those weights right from him. And when I laid down, that part of my elbow wasn't really warmed up. And I didn't like this. I actually went back down. I grabbed 60s and then came back to 80s. But once again, we're seeing the roll, the push. We're not seeing a true rolling dumbbell right there. Let's see what I do. Maybe I do the same thing. I don't know. I'm known to screw up once in a while. I noticed this was like really heavy, and I was like, ugh. Yeah, one motion. Push, extend. Don't turn it into a dumbbell floor press. And I was like, I'm going down in weight. So I did and came back up. This right here pissed off my shoulder, so I did 1 set. Left shoulder was kind of poppy, kind of, I don't know, couldn't tell you. But when it's telling me something, I need to listen. Normally I would just crack them and fucking forget about it, but this was kind of like twanging my left shoulder. I probably filmed it here, but I didn't get very many reps because it fucking kind of hurt. Yeah, so I get a few reps. I'm like, I'm like, that hurts. I had to move next door and do a quarter. Push downs, as always. Slow, controlled. This is also on the topic of what we're doing the next workout. What's the meat plan? What exactly exercises do we need to work on 4 weeks out that will benefit you? And I believe Starrett wants to do some 2 and 3 board, like a contest press. He has a sticky point there. And so we got a few things we're going to work with him. Jose will be in the shirt Tuesday, as will I. And that's it. Pretty short and sweet. Like I said, where's my calendar? We have, as I pop my calendar up, Tuesdays, 1, 2, 3. Let's see. That means opener will be on the 6th of October. And that means you have 2 workouts left, really, to get stuff done in the gym for the contest. And so everybody's coming together smooth. Hopefully they don't get the new strain of COVID that's going around according to the world. What'd you just trip on? Okay. Yeah, so everybody's staying healthy, injury free, everything's looking good. Everybody's got singlets. Should be a good show. It'll be fun. I hope it goes well. It's the first time having an IPA meet in our little town, our little gym, and hopefully it's runs smooth and we're able to have another one. And of course, my pipe dream one day is to have the Kennelly Classic up here and have a chunk of money to give away, to where people like Dave Hoff would fly out, or Tiny Meeker, or somebody, or Jimmy Kolb, and they come on here and win $5,000. But getting people to put money into this thing is like getting plutonium out of a rock. Pretty hard to do.
It's not easy.
Yeah. Don't have much in the chat box, so
No,
I guess the Eagles and the whatever are playing. So
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts is out there
Should
throwing
be
the ball
pretty.
around. Yeah. And whatever happened to my guy on the Jets? What's up with Achilles?
Rodgers?
Yeah, come on, man. I don't even want to watch anymore. I just wanted to see what he can do.
How long is he out for?
This season.
The whole season?
Oh, a whole fucking thing tore. Yeah, he's done.
Holy crap.
That's what I read.
Oh, God.
I can't really believe everything you read, but yeah, there's nothing to watch.
That's too bad. Ugh, that sucks. They were probably so excited.
Somebody needs to put me in a jersey so I can go and clip Mahomes' knee sideways and take him out for the year.
No.
Yeah, I just dive right for it too.
Dude,
get him out of
couldn't
here.
even hurt him. He's such a
I
fat
can.
guy.
320 pounds flying at the side of his knee. I think I can hurt
catch
him.
first, bro.
Huh?
You gotta catch
Well,
him.
I can catch.
first,
I'll
bro.
catch him once. And then he's gonna have me winded. Okay. Chat box and we're out of here.
Okay. So we got James in here first. James says, "Hi Ryan and Ashley. Hope all is well and you enjoyed your summer. Ryan, I have added some of your tricep exercises in my routine and they are working well. Thank you for all you do." Oh, awesome.
Thanks, James. And
Glad
remember,
to hear that.
yeah, do those a couple of weeks in a row, and remember to switch intensity, rest periods, and monitor records too. I don't know which ones you're doing, but if you hit a specific PR in one, kind of write it down. The next time you rotate those tricep exercises in, say, hey, last time I did these rolling dumbbells, I did rolling dumbbells 70s for 2 sets of 10. So now you want to, try 75s for 2 sets of 10, or so on and so forth. Always make it like a little contest. Don't ever come in and just do the same thing, the same weight. Your body's not going to respond. It's not. You need to create new stimulus for the muscle and keep it shocked and keep it guessing on what you're throwing at it. That's all tricep exercises work, I believe. What else you got? I can't see it. I can.
and James. Hope you had a good summer too. Thanks
Yeah.
for joining
Is
us.
summer over already? That sucks.
Nice lifting. It's the same James that we watched, right? That we watched the videos
Yeah,
of?
Borgo, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, James, yeah.
Nice lifting. Well done, sir. Looking strong. Love it. Paul Loffer. Hey, Paul. Glad to have you here. Hey, guys. How's it going? Going well, Paul.
Yeah.
How are you? Also nice lifting.
Yep.
You looking strong as well. Looking good. Love it. We got some strong folks on here, man. I love it. Should I skip yours or you want me to read
I
it?
just typed that because I didn't know where you were, and it was like 2 minutes to showtime, so I put that on there.
Beating like 20 mile, like
Yeah.
risking a freaking ticket to
Yes.
be here on time for you.
And you almost killed the cat.
No, I didn't.
But that's what you said.
No, I said I scared them to death.
Oh, scared them to
Yeah,
death.
no,
Okay.
I didn't. But I came running through and I threw it,
Yeah.
And
They
like
have-
the outside cats were scared as shit. They were scared because I came up that driveway.
I heard it.
30. Did you?
Yeah, I heard the pounding upstairs when you're
Yeah.
running down here.
So that scared the shit out of all 6 of them.
I'm
I
impressed.
think.
I'm impressed you take this show seriously and
made
and
it.
show up on
Yep.
time with such effort and
Yes.
and yeah, it's just
Yes,
awesome.
I want to
Your
be on time.
enthusiasm.
I swear every week I try, and
You're gonna fuck me one time
I
though.
start leaving at. Well, what do you mean?
I'm gonna be down here and I'm gonna start like at 7 o'clock, and then it's gonna be like 7:07, and
I
I'm gonna be sitting here going
if I'm that late, I'm probably pulled over.
Well, tell the
So
cops
if
you
that
got.
ever
hey,
happens,
You tell
you
the
can
cop.
assume I
Get his cell phone out
that
and
I
go to
got pulled over.
Benchmonster TV and tell him you need to be in that chair that's missing right there, and he'll let you go.
Like I will say every week. Yeah, I'm sure that they will. I'll try that.
Yeah.
Every week I try to get out of there at 15 till, which we live 5 minutes away. So like if I left right at 15 till, I'd come and I'd have like 10 minutes to spare. But the problem is it takes me forever, like, because all the kids start running over and want to give me hugs goodbye and tell me goodbye, and I don't have the heart to be like, sorry guys.
No,
and,
no hugs goodbye,
and
because
so
you're
I
gonna
have a
come home
really
with
hard
rhinovirus
time.
or something. You're gonna come home with some snotty nose sick.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So then by the time I end up walking out the door, it's like 55. I've completely.
Yeah. You just run out the back door.
I did,
Good.
but
Okay.
today I walked out the door at 55 by the time I actually
Good
finally
job.
got out there.
Thank you.
So,
We appreciate it, and so does all
which
the fans.
cuts it really close. Like I said, I had to speed, but I wanted to be here with you guys. The show's really important. It's a priority. And
Yeah.
so I do the best I can. It's unfortunate that we have practice this night, and so sorry for the times I am late, but I promise I'm doing everything I can, and I will always do everything I can to be here. So love you guys.
Yeah. Jimmy Kolb.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Jimmy Cove!
Jimmy Cove!
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I did the wrong noise. It's supposed to be That's, ooh, ooh.
Jimmy
Anyway.
Kolb. Holy
Sorry,
shit.
that was awkward. Sorry, guys.
Jimmy and Kate.
Jimmy says, my favorite night of the week. Oh, awesome. Is that because of our show or because of Thursday Night Football? I'm going to choose to believe it's because it's our show.
I hope it is. Yeah.
Benchmonster TV. It has to be, right?
Yeah.
Well, we love having you. We are honored that you make it to the show every week. You guys are awesome. So thank you, Jimmy and Kate, for joining us. It is always absolute pleasure to have you here. Love.
I got a
hearing from
question.
you every
Jimmy
time.
Kolb, when is your show, Jimmy? I heard it was one day that you have on Instagram, and then it was Sunday, and now it's another day. I want to come to your show too. Text me or something and let me know how to get to your
do you
bullshit and benching thing, because it was on Sunday, Dan Logman, and then he said you switched it to some day, and I don't know what day it is
I
now.
gotta see if we knew. Yeah, if we knew.
Yeah, then I want to join your show. You always come to my show, and I
we'd be there. We'd be there.
I want to come visit your show.
We'd be there pretty much every episode if we knew when it was.
Because it was
You could
Sundays
shoot
at
us
5 our time, which is 8 Jimmy's time, I think, and then it got switched. So
something like that.
you can text me sometime.
But yeah, we'd
so
love to
I can
watch
chime
it,
in and
so
say hi.
if you could let us know, exactly when it is, we would be there.
I've never
all
been
the
there
time.
before. I
have.
keep. You were?
And he said hi. Yeah, I was on there, and he
Where
said
was
hi,
I?
and I was super excited.
Where was I?
Well, you were here. You were right. I think you were down here.
Oh, well, I guess Ashley's been to your show.
Because I rained. God, you don't listen when I. Because I came down and told you, I was like, he called my name.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, never mind.
And then like Cody happened to be there too, and he also made a comment about how the Benchmonster, or Benchmonster TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
I felt super special, but yeah, let us know. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Let us know when it is, and we will be there.
Yeah.
Man. We love you guys, and we'd love to see your show.
you're
Like I
already-
said, the couple episodes I've seen, I've loved. They've been great. So. Of course, right?
Do we get asked like Jimmy questions, or does he just?
The ones that I've seen, there's a chat box.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like the same thing where you can ask.
I have basic
you
questions.
can make a comment. You can just say hi.
Okay.
Like whatever you want to do. I think I just said hi the time I did it, and might have said a nice message to somebody or something. But,
Yeah, I got my phone on
just
silent.
like ours, where it's kind of like whatever you want to say.
Okay.
That's I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how it was when I.
No, I'm there.
The one
We're there.
that I saw.
Paul Loeffler.
Oh no, you skipped one.
Well, I did.
You skipped
Logman.
two. Yeah.
Well, I can't have my glasses
I know, you're
on.
blind. Well, Mr. Dan Logman, good to hear from you, man. Miss you, haven't seen you in decades, it feels like. But hope you're doing well. I guess I should read your comment first.
Yeah.
Congrats to Eric for hitting 750 and Dave Metavosian. I hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I didn't.
Could be Voshan.
Voshan.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try it again.
Matovoshan.
Matavoshan. Yeah. Hitting 935, and he had 1,000 pounds in him. So, yeah, 935 was the opener.
Absolutely great lift. Yeah, that was awesome.
Like smoke show, total.
Definitely. But yeah, thank you, Dan, for joining the show. I hope you're doing well. Definitely missed ya. Hope your recovery. Hope shoulder's doing good and continuing to make a full recovery, and hope that things are going well. Hope that your
device.
Okay, you don't know officially what it's called. Is it a pace?
No, what? I don't know what it's called. I'm drawing a blank.
I don't know the name. I don't know, but your device. Hopefully, everything's going good with that, and
I think he has to have an ablation or something too.
Oh, really?
I thought I read that. Yeah, that's a simple thing though. They just go in and they laser, they do something, they create scar tissue or something. They want to do it with me, so that's why I know a little bit about it. So.
But yep, we're missing ya. We'll
see you at the show for sure.
Yep. Excited to see you at the show. If we don't see you before that, hopefully we might see you before that. But I know we'll see. But yes. So Dan congratulating Eric, and yep, definitely congratulations to Eric. That's a big lift. Very cool. We got to see that lift tonight, and that lift super solid. Paul Loffer, everything is feeling good. May take another big weight next week. All right, that'd be cool. Yeah, you were looking strong tonight. So yeah, definitely see if you can hit another. Because I know I ask them I was gonna say I ask every week how many weeks out he is. But okay, so. One more big lift, then open or deload or something.
The opener contest it would be.
When that? Oh, yeah.
3 weeks out, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we're looking forward to hearing how that goes, and
Russell has a
wishing
question.
you all the luck in the world. I was still talking to Paul. Now I am done. Russell. Rookie question. What'd you do? We're gone. There we are. Sorry. Rookie question. Thinking of adding bands or chains to benching. What do you recommend starting with?
Well, if money's an option, is not an option, then I would get the chains because those are going to be the most expensive investment you'll ever make. The bands are much cheaper, but you definitely don't want to overdo the bands. If you invest all in bands and you use them continuously, you lift heavy and often and with a lot of bands, your central nervous system will take a dive and they become counterproductive. So you utilize them for what Louis told me is a couple weeks in a row and then switch them. And when I switch things, I would switch to chains and then I would switch to straight weight. So, how many years have you been lifting, Russell? It's a rookie question, but how many years do you have under your belt? Bench press, powerlifting, and then that can kind of dictate on what eventually you want to get both. I mean, that's the bottom line, but more affordable are just a pair of just like micro minis or mini bands to start with, and those are fun to play with because you can attach them to so many different things and make I mean, from bicep curls to tricep extensions. And you watch our videos, you see us utilize bands and chains quite often. So, but I know chains, when I bought them, they were like $300 for the set. 200 pounds of chain, 5-foot links, and each 5-foot length is 20 pounds. And I'm just not sure what the price of those were. And those were the 5/8 short link, so they're really a condensed a link, short and thick. I know when I looked at them in the book, I had a special order them, so I went through a book at a steel company and I saw the chains in there, and it said 1 foot equals 5 pounds or 4 pounds. So I said, okay, well, 5 foot length is going to be 20 pounds, and that's what Louis had. So I just copied what Westside was doing. So yeah, whatever you start with, don't overdo it, overuse it, especially on the pressing movements. I mean, you can do banded push downs and things like that, but still, you don't want to use them all the time because one thing, your body will adapt to them, and you possibly, because I overtrained with them one time, I used them too many weeks in a row and found out the hard way with bands. They're all fun and games until your body just goes kaput. And I was doing speed bench with mini bands, and on max effort day I was using 200 band tension. I was doing board pressing raw and so on and so forth. And after about 3 weeks, my lifts went extremely down, and I could barely bench 315 for 3 reps when I can normally do it for 20. So that's what happened. James Bogart.
Crazy. No, that's wild. James, hi. Ashley, yes, the thumb still hurts when I bench, but it hurts more not to lift. LOL. It's hardcore, man.
That's hardcore. 5 weeks back.
Yeah. That like, no.
The stitches are still wet. That's crazy,
dude,
man.
Like, I don't know how like, can you imagine holding?
No. The injury itself is kind of weird. Yeah.
That's nuts. Yeah. Like, makes me.
But
cry.
he's a quick healer, though.
That's
I mean,
hardcore.
Yeah.
And tough as hell.
Tough as nails. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, fuck. To be holding that in your hand already with as soon as you said it, I was like,
degloved.
Oh yeah.
That's like Terminator.
Yeah. That I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad you're on the mend.
Yeah.
Glad that it's healing up.
Don't get it infected either. The gym is a breeding ground for MRSA and all kinds of funky shit. So be careful in the gym and keep that.
Hopefully you're able to cover it up.
Hopefully it's covered up.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe 5 weeks is enough time for it
to
not get an infection anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That might be true too. But yeah, just be careful. But we're glad that you're healing and going the right direction. Hurts more. Nathan Brandhorse.
I know him.
Nate's here.
I know Nathan Brandhorse. I know him.
Yes.
Okay, what's he want to know?
Yes. Tuesday is going to be a fun day.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, Max Effort Bench Press on Tuesday, we're gonna have some visiting people. Dave Osborne.
Oh, are they coming
from
down?
Wenatchee? He's
there.
bringing somebody. Long story short, we're gonna be in our shirts. So Max Effort Bench Press on Tuesday might consist of an hour and maybe 2 hours of shirt benching on boards, because we're gonna go heavy, and I think we're just gonna blow our wad and probably do push downs and go home afterwards, because I don't really want to rush anything, and I don't really care. I don't, it just time, when you have rest periods and you got four, 5, 6 people on one bench, it's going to be a while. So if max effort bench is not all what it's cracked up to be, usually you can bet your bottom dollar you're going to see a lot of 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe even 11 board presses. So 1,100-pound board presses on Tuesday. So, but we're gonna have fun. We're gonna crank the music up and kick everybody out of the gym, make noise, and maybe bring a few Modelos for afterwards. We'll see.
You did that one
Yeah.
day.
That was a one-time
Well, I'm
thing.
bummed I won't get to see
Well, you'll see it on video.
Like, I've had all summer off where I've had Tuesdays, and as soon as we come back now, they decide have special guests. Well, I'm bummed. But you'll get it on video, huh?
Yeah.
Also, I'll still get to see it, but I'm super bummed I won't get to.
Yeah,
Because I'm coaching on Tuesday.
we might do some
again.
tricep work too afterwards. We'll just see what type of gasoline everybody has in the tank after we go balls to the wall. So we'll see. I'm excited. I'm a carb up starting Sunday night. So Tuesday I've got a full tank, and I don't run out of gas on my first set of 1,000 to a 2-board.
And you probably want me to wait till the end to ask that question. Even
You just go in order here.
But it relates to what you're talking about exactly. Somebody's asking if Dave Osborne is doing an equipped bench now. And that is a great question, Nate. If
From
you're
my
still
understanding,
watching,
he's never wore a band shirt. He's coming down.
I'm not talking. Never mind.
And he's going to learn from us. He wants to try a band shirt on and try it out. So
is he gonna want to? Is he gonna start competing?
You have to ask him that. I don't know.
Well, I was trying to ask Nate because Nate probably knows.
Well, Nate's not the
but
Dave
you talked
Osborne.
over me, but he probably knows.
Maybe he doesn't know.
Well, we'll never know because I was trying to ask him and you cut me off. So I did that. Not scared of you. But I didn't really mean to make contact with your face.
You did.
Oops.
You dug yourself a hole.
Okay.
Single ply guy.
So I did go out of order. Okay, the single ply guy. Any benefit to using a multi-ply shirt every once in a while if I'm a single ply lifter?
I would say yes, because you will be able to handle more weight. That is a different shirt, having more layers, so it's going to be similar but different. I would say just for overload training, if anything, for a bench band, some of the like a Colossus bench band can do tremendous things. Since you're in a single ply, I mean, shit, a double ply Atlas or something, might save yourself money instead of getting a multi-ply. And I don't know what type of multi-ply shirt we're talking about. Is it multi-ply Phenom, multi-ply Titan? Assuming poly shirts, are we talking band shirts or probably poly shirts? Because I don't think they do make a single ply band shirt because you wore one.
Yep.
But yeah, there's benefit for overload training, I would think. That would be it, though, because you're not going to compete in a multi-ply, but you'll be able to handle more weight.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So.
It's just getting used to handling more at the top, and yeah, makes sense.
But you got to keep it in realistic terms. If your single ply shirt bench is 500, you don't want to get a 3-ply shirt that only allows like 900 to come to a 3-board. Like one you want to have it not super loose, not super tight, but just a good medium fit that you don't need to do anything crazy where you're possibly get hurt by having too much shirt. So, all right, Pete, what do you got?
Pete, have the floor presses been working for everyone? Pros, cons?
Oh, absolutely. We do them for assistance work. We did them for reverse grip one time, and sometimes we use bench bands. One time we tried them with shirts, and I think we decided not to do that anymore. So we put the bench bands on, and not like the super extreme ones, just your basic single ply ones that you saw in our max effort exercises tonight. We did floor press raw up to a certain point, and when we failed, we put on a single ply, just your basic rinky dink bench band, and we did one more set above that. So everything works, but nothing works forever. So I mean, if we do them as assistance work, we do close grip. We do like a thumb length from smooth. If we do them as a max effort movement, it's pinky on the ring or wider. And of course, that comes with 1 chain, 2 chain, 3 chain, sometimes bands, sometimes floor press with a football bar, sometimes floor press with an axle bar. So there's so many different variations. I think there's pros. The only con is if you did it over and over again, expecting a different outcome. What are you doing today? Floor press next week. What are you doing today? I'm doing more floor press, more floor press, more floor press. You know, then you're kind of beating a dead horse. James is back again. I see my name.
Okay. James, Ryan, after watching you and Vinny DeCenzo bench and comps, I always believed in being explosive off the chest. Speed kills.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's, you know, whether you train speed specifically or just push against the barbell, you want to lift as explosive as you can. Never pressing just a bar off your chest. I always, you know, I refer to it like I did a long time ago, cattle prod. You know, if you're coming down with weight and it maybe had like an electric suit, man. I mean, when you get hit with that thing, just violently. I mean, you don't just want to press. You got to explode. And once you train consistently, like Tiny Meeker, you know, never did speed work in his life, but he trains very explosively and he's fast. So you just got to train that way and be very explosive with everything. Even my rolling dumbbells, I do explosively. When I do rolling dumbbells, I'm actually kind of doing as fast as I can to get things started because teaching those muscle fibers and tendons to contract violently. If you want to become fast, you got to train fast. And it's good to have resistance bands too, and chains too, and things like that make you have to beat that resistance at the top. So, you know, it teaches you to, especially with band tension, you know, overspeed eccentrics on the way down, and then on the way up, you got to, you know that band tension is going to increase. So you can't just push normal against it. It's going to eat you alive. But bands and chains, you know, explode and beat those things to the top. Hard to do with straight weight. I like to attach things to bars. Straight weight works, but I think it teaches people to push a little harder when there's resistance involved. Brad K.
So was that that was Pete Santee that asked the floor press question. I didn't realize that. Wasn't it?
I don't know.
I think it was.
It was a text message, so we don't.
Yeah, that's why I think, and it was Pete, and he said thank you for the explanation. So I think that was Pete. Hey, Pete.
Oh, Pete, right here.
Yeah.
Oh, Pete.
Yeah. Oh. For some
hey,
reason,
Pete.
I didn't.
It just says Pete.
I thought it would say Pete. I thought his said Pete Santee, so I didn't think it was him.
Okay.
But I think it is. Hey, Pete. Glad you can make it.
Sorry, I rambled about floor presses. My mind just spins.
He likes the floor press.
And I'm a big fan of floor pressing too. Is pausing at the bottom. You know, teaching yourself to come down, control, in like a press in a contest. Boom. But you see my guys, you know, when the weights get moderately heavy, they like touch and go.
Yeah.
So try to make it harder. Come down like you would in a contest. Make contact stay tight and explode upwards. That's how you're kind of supposed to do them. So, and if I remember anything else, I might just spit out some more things about floor press.
Go for it, man. Go for it.
I just remember my best floor press was on that Road to the Arnold video. And I have I used to write down and keep track of my training because Louis told me to do it, you know. And I remember I did floor press 2 weeks in a row. And first week was 505 with 200 and chain. The next week was 515, 200 and chain. And when you have there was no Fate bars back then. It was a regular Texas bench bar, standard length and diameter. And when you get a couple hundreds and some 45s, when you have to put 5 links of chain on each side, they actually stack on top of each other. So when you come down and you're at the bottom, like it's majority of the chain is still on the bar. So I calculated it out to be 640 at the bottom and 710 and 715 at the top. And those were days when I was strong. I don't even want to watch that video anymore because I was so fucking strong. I remember that day. I was so just didn't think nothing of it, and now I look back on it and I'd kill to fucking be able to do that.
You were a lot younger.
Younger back then, but fuck that. I mean, my raw bench. That was also the time BJ Dirk, and he brings this up all the time. I'll never forget it. The music was so fucking loud because we had this gym in Moses Lake where I trained, where we could go in at 3 after hours, lock it, and the music was so loud because I didn't want anybody talking. And we were rushing, kind of, on the bench a little bit. And long story short, there was we were just going up by hundreds, and BJ said something. You want to say? He just held up 6, and I go like this, and he just put another 100 on there, so it was 645, and I just didn't give a fuck, and I laid down and I did it, and I don't remember doing it, but I remember him putting the 100s on there, and I just didn't think nothing of it. Just back when I used to be strong. It's fun to reminisce.
You're still strong, too.
Not that strong.
No, I mean,
that's 2003, 2004. It's just yesterday. All right.
Oh, there it says his last name.
Oh, now it's Pete Santee. Okay, we got Pete. Brad K.
Brad K. I'm currently on a 10-hour drive to Albany, New York to hopefully win a competition bench on Saturday at a metal militia meet.
Nice.
Well, awesome sauce. Best of luck, and we make sure that you send videos.
Please do.
We would love to see videos of your meet.
If you don't know where to send them, I do have this email.
Throw this up here.
And a 10-hour drive. That's good that you're getting there early. It is Thursday, so get there and that highway hypnosis thing, being on the road. Hopefully you're not having to drive it all the way yourself.
Drive safe, be safe.
Make sure you're eating on the way, unless you're trying to make weight.
Kick some ass.
Stay hydrated. That's a long drive, man. 10 hours is a long time to be behind a wheel.
Dude, yeah.
It's 22 and a half hours here to San Diego, so
that's crazy.
That's like halfway. It's really not that far, but it is.
It's a long
to sit in a car.
Yeah, that's a long drive.
Wishing you all the best, Brad K, and kick some ass out there.
Can't wait
Benchmonster style.
To hear how it goes, and we'll be sending good vibes and good luck your way, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Cool.
That's really exciting.
Yeah, Metal Militia puts on cool shows too.
Yep. Nope. It should be fun for you, and we look forward to hearing how you do and getting to see some videos. So go kick some ass. And best of luck, man.
You remember Showbit? We got him.
Yeah.
Hey, Showbit. We're still here.
Because we already read the.
Yeah.
Yep.
Showbit, we're still here.
Showbit. Good to have you, man. It's been a while.
Yeah.
At least feels like it's been a while.
Yeah. No. Doesn't look like we're aging that much here, but we are.
We're old.
Yeah, old.
We're old, folks.
Good to hear from you, Showbit.
Good to hear from you, Showbit. I can actually read your comment.
Hope you're doing great.
What's up, Benchmonster fam? Hope everybody is doing great. We're doing pretty good. Hope everything's going well for you. Hope you're doing well, and it's really good to have you here and get to hear from you. Hope things are going wonderfully for you. Pete Santee. There he is. Now it's got a last name. Now I'm caught up. I wondered if it was, but I didn't think it was because I swore that his had his last name. Thank you for the floor plats. Sorry, guys. I apologize. Thank you for the floor press explanation. Sounds like something I need to add in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As an assistance movement, and Louis Simmons used to always say on the floor press, when you're down at the when you bring the weight down and your elbows are on the floor, Louis said that's everybody's universal sticky point is unless you're like Mike Lupacek, he's so round, when he comes down, his elbows are 2 inches from the ground because his torso is this big, but. It's definitely a transition point for me when I lay flat on the ground on a floor press. Where that bar is at is definitely where I come off, and that's where I decide to start getting the triceps pushing and pushing the bar apart per se. But yeah, floor presses are a great thing. Sets and reps, alter them around, keep track of what you're doing, and definitely put some chains on there once in a while. Try different bars. Axle bar, fat grips, football bar. What other bars do we have on floor press, Ashley? You do it all the time.
Yeah, but I usually use a straight. I'm trying to figure it out straight bars. I'm getting better at it, but I'm not. When I have to take my legs out of the game,
Yeah.
like, I know it's a shorter range of motion, but without the legs, man, it's hard.
I didn't start doing floor press as an assistant movement until later on in life. When I first started doing it, it was a maximum effort exercise.
Oh, really?
It was its own exercise on max effort day. And I would do exercises like that 2 weeks in a row and keep track. So that's why I said on that one day it was 505 bar weight, 200 chain. The next week it was 515 bar weight, 200 chain, trying to beat what I did the previous week before. And yeah, I have it written down in a little piece of paper. It's fun to look at once in a while. Russell
been lifting for about 7 years,
Okay.
but started while weight 70 pounds. And in a wheelchair. So only the past couple years have been serious. Did I read that right? So 7 years, but started while weight was 70 pounds? Is that supposed to say 170?
Russell,
Or
can
70.
you let us know? Is Russell, are you in a wheelchair? Is that what I'm reading here? Just curious.
And is that your weight?
Is that
or
your
was
body
that
weight,
your-
70 or 170 or what? Yeah. But regardless, I think Russell's question was about adding bands and chains, and financially, I think bands are accomplished more than what chains can offer, because you have what's called overspeed eccentrics. They pull you down faster than gravity. So I think the bands are kind of the ticket, but don't overuse them. Overuse them.
Okay.
Continue. Maybe we'll hear Russell explain a little bit if that's.
Yeah, that's
weight was 70 pounds. Body weight 70. Body weight 170.
I was in a wheelchair, but not anymore. Yeah, I weighed 70 pounds.
Oh, okay.
Holy cow! That's wow. Okay. So now you're able to and you're not in a wheelchair anymore. Okay. So you're able to start really.
Oh yeah.
Really
Yeah, go
up in your
to
lift
Elite FTS
awesome.
and get a set of I don't know what your strength levels are, but get some micro minis and some monster mini. I think it'd be it's like $50 for both of them or something, and you get pairs of those, and get creative on how you hook those up to things. I mean, that's what makes lifting fun. I mean, you do so many years of archaic lifting with straight weight and straight barbells and dumbbells. And then you get these bands and you see different ways of hooking them up. I mean, I was doing curls the other day with a straight bar, and I took a mini band and I put it through one end of the bar, other end of the bar, and I stood right in the middle on the band, and I was doing curls with the mini band. So, I mean, that's what makes training a little bit more fun when you have things like that where you can spice it up a little bit. Otherwise, it gets kind of monotonous. Your creative mind works a little bit in the gym. It makes it fun. And I always take a mini band and flip it over to the top on the cables and do a push down with the mini band attached to the push down. So just many different ways of playing with those things. And chains are kind of one-dimensional. They hook to a barbell. Unless you get those they have clips that go on the bar and you tighten it down to hold the weight on. And then there's a little carabiner that's hooked to it where you can attach chain. I don't know who makes those, but pretty phenomenal thing to add chains to a bar. Otherwise, you have to loop them over, or you have to get carrier chain, which is a smaller chain to put the big chain through. Maybe I need to do a video on how to hook up chains and stuff. Just some basic stuff sometime and throw it out there. And I like to send people to go buy chains, but I don't know specifically where. I haven't looked for them, and I know they had to come from Seaside, Oregon, on the ocean over there, where the ships come in, and some type of marine facility for like big boats. And this is not a normal anchor chain. It's like heavy duty, like for a tanker. I don't know, maybe like a 60-foot boat of some sort. Not one of those, marine or military vessels. I was on that one in Hawaii. The one, God, I should know what it is. Damn it, the SS whatever. And I was over there at the links of the anchor, and I believe the guy told me that each link was 300 pounds, and they were like this big. You know, because I do a lot of anchor
Holy
chains. Yeah.
Jesus.
I go, how much does one link weigh? He goes, it's roughly 300 pounds. And of course, I tried to pick it up, couldn't do it.
Jesus. It's nuts.
That was in 2003, a long time ago. Okay, where are we at?
We are at
Showbit.
Showbit. Yep, going great. Recovered from the tricep tendon strain and
Oh, good.
started benching heavy from this week.
Nice.
Nice. Well, good. I'm glad
Recuperated.
you
You're healthy. Good.
recovered and you're feeling healthy and things are going great. That's awesome to hear. Nice to have you here, man.
How long did that strain take to heal altogether from the minute you strained it? Weeks, months? If you wouldn't mind letting me know. I'm kind of curious what type of, when you have that type of strain, what it took to come back time-wise. Howard Weingarten.
Howard. Sorry, a bit late, but what's happening, Benchmonster fam?
Not much, just in the
Not
chat
too
box,
much.
chilling.
Just another episode of Benchmonster TV.
Chat boxing and bullshitting.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kolb.
His is way cooler.
I know. Well, doing the best I can. Okay.
Glad to have you here, Howard. I always say better late than never.
Yeah.
We are glad that you could join us. Very, very nice to have you here. Dan Logman, shoulder is healed up 100%. Now 5 months and 7 weeks now with
ICD implant.
the ICD implant. Oh, ablation scheduled for October 23rd. Hopefully this will get the heart rhythm corrected. Benching raw August 14th.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right. Well, awesome. I'm glad
That's
your
a plan. That's an attack.
shoulders healed up.
Yeah, 100%. That's good.
And that the implants sounds like it's going pretty okay. So sounds like you're doing pretty good.
I think
Glad to hear it.
I think that ablation
awesome.
they go through your leg or something, but I'm not sure.
That sounds.
It's-
I don't even know what an ablation is, but it doesn't. I don't know what it is, honestly.
They go in with a laser and they create scar tissue. I think.
Oh.
The reason I remember
Yeah.
that because it doesn't seem like that's what you should do, but they go in and they scar areas so it doesn't cause the
Sounds
AFib that's going on. Yeah, no, it's not.
I mean, I shouldn't say sorry. You're way tougher than I am, but yeah, no, that sounds. Do you are you laid up for a while?
I don't think so. I
Really?
don't think you are. No, they didn't seem like it was a big deal. Like, oh, just an ablation, you know, we just
Really?
go in, yeah,
Okay.
blah blah blah. I was like, okay, whatever we got to do, man. I'm fucked. Put the dye in me and everything. Put me in that goddamn, what's that? That machine that's like 2 feet in diameter, and I'm in there like this. Panicattacking.com. Oh my god, the MRI machines.
But you didn't have an ablation.
No. They wanted to do one, but I don't know why. They gave me some amiodarone.
What is it for exactly?
It stops. It keeps the heart from pumping out of AFib.
Okay.
It's in AFib because of some issue, and they go
So
in there
hopefully that'll
it fixes it.
Fix the issues that
Yeah.
you've been having. I don't know if
Keeps
is-
you out of AFib. I believe. Maybe it does more. I don't know.
if they're promising. If they're promising that that's.
When they were telling me all
What
that
it's
stuff,
gonna
I mean, it was
But I thought
too
that's
much
what
to hear
the-
at one time. I was hearing so many things. Some doctors are all saying different things.
I thought the implant was supposed to fix the heart. So why is the ablation for some, or was the implant for something else?
I don't have the
thought
answer. You have to ask Dan.
Or is it just on top of? I don't know. Is the implant and the ablation work together to fix your heart, or do they feel like the implant didn't do exactly what they wanted it to do? So
No, the
they're doing the
implant's
ablation?
doing what it's supposed to do,
Or
or they wouldn't have done it.
Do they just do? Well,
I
okay.
just for me, when they said ablation, that's what they meant for me. Maybe there's another reason they do it now. I don't know.
Well, that's sort of what I was asking, is what he had it for specifically. Was it to get rid of the AFib, or was there something else going on that it was for?
Yeah.
I guess you don't have asking 20 questions.
30
Sorry,
questions.
Dan.
30 questions for
I
Dan.
haven't seen. No. Anyways, sorry for the million questions, but I am very happy to hear that you're
And competing.
Doing well. Yep.
On the
Especially
platform.
you're doing well enough to be able to compete, and sounds like things are going well. So I'm happy to hear that. Happy to hear.
And I'm trying to be head judge at that meet too, because you definitely don't want Mike Lupacek being head judge, because he doesn't know what federation he's in half the time, and he holds people too long
No,
at the
he
bottom.
doesn't.
Oh,
Mike?
bullshit.
No, he
I've been in this
doesn't.
game longer,
He
and
was getting
he's been, before he could even tie my
No.
shoes, I was doing this shit. And I know enough to know about
That's
bench
fine,
pressing.
but he doesn't. You've never benched while he's a judge. I
I've
have, and he doesn't hold you.
No, I disagree
You're
with you.
thinking of Cody. You're thinking of Cody Hyatt.
No, oh, he's worse.
Yeah, you're thinking.
That's because his
Cody
butt
Hyatt.
buddy is that USPA
I don't know.
guy.
Yeah, you're pulling the mic. You're super wrong. But Mike never did USPA.
No, he did
So
Larry's
he's not. Yeah, and he.
And the whole
was
reason he got
just-
that position is because he's got this great voice. But you know what?
Okay.
You can have a great voice.
Russell, I was in a. Oh, I thought I. So okay, I must have read these out of order, because I already read that question, but I just read that one, so I don't know what I did there.
I don't know what you did either. This
But
is your
anyways,
job.
Dan,
You've got one job.
I'm glad you're doing better, and hopefully hope to see you soon, if at least at the meet, if not before that. But it's good to have you here. Good to hear from you. Hope things keep going well. Hope the ablation goes well, and yeah, good to hear from you. Russell, didn't I read that one? I was in a wheelchair, but not anymore. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you read
weighed
that.
70. I must have just jumped out of. That's why we don't do that, I guess. That's why you want me to read them in order.
Well, sit still
'Cause I
and pay
get
attention to what you're doing, okay? Just focus on the chat box.
What are you talking about?
Focus.
I am.
Okay.
You just like stay
I'm
over
trying
there
to
in the
help. I'm
peanut
trying to
gallery.
help you.
Not helping at all, but thanks.
I'm just trying to get you focused on where you need
You're
to be.
not helping.
It's
You're
right here.
getting us off track. Are you
And
done?
I
Like, are
can
you
do
gonna
that there.
close your mouth?
Now what do you get to look at? Now you can't see yourself.
That has nothing. That has nothing to do with anything.
It's a distraction.
You're distracting me. I'm going to ignore you right now, and I'm going to proceed with the show for the fans, because they don't want to hear
They wanna
your
hear.
bullshit.
Where you at now?
Showbit Jane. It took like 4 weeks to heal. It felt like it's going to break from point near the elbow. Oh, your tricep. So it took 4 weeks to heal. Man, did you do it benching? Did that have or his tricep? He
That
tore
was
his tricep.
4 weeks of not doing anything at all, right? Showbit for it to heal. That means you didn't do like push downs or nothing. Did you just leave it alone, or did you try to do things that didn't irritate it? But 4 weeks is good to know, because I know people have that similar irritation there, strain in that area sometimes. And I always, recommend ice and other therapeutic methods. But yeah, 4 weeks. Yeah, that's a month. So I'm sure you iced or something, and maybe did deep tissue at some point. Not pin stretches, but what do you call it? What do you call it? Not body molding, but oh god, there's a method they call it, and I forget. Peptides are another one too. BPC 500 too, which is a great anti-inflammatory. So kind of like liquid ibuprofen, really. But time to heal, it just takes time. But you can cut that time down, by two or 3 weeks by doing other things, and that's all. That's kind of what I'm about, because there's only so much time to do things, and you can't do this forever. I'll tell you that. And the whole month of, I don't know. I had to find a way to heal it in 2 weeks, and that's where a lot of the peptides come in, and I've seen it happen, myself including. I thought I tore my tendon, actually, toward the fascia of my tricep due to a tight bench shirt sleeve that we cuffed up. And I couldn't bench 135, and I took BPC 157, TB 500. In 2 weeks, I was doing the Duffalo bar with 4 plates and 3 chains in 2 weeks. Couldn't do the bar 48 hours after the contest, and 2 weeks later, I was pushing that. So, say lobby. Felt like there was a knife in there. Hurt so bad.
to still show, but couldn't do tricep extensions full range.
Nope.
No, I would think that
It lit it up. It would let you know.
Yeah.
Let's get it healed. Doesn't mean it can't come back though.
True.
You can do something and reawake that thing. So be careful.
I just still bench with the other arm and did tons of band pushdowns with mini bands, though not full range. Okay.
Because that was something that was better than nothing. Good. That's what I wanted to hear.
Okay. Yeah, no, that sounds like a smart way of going about it. Definitely. Glad it's healed, though. That's great news. Howard Weingarten. Ryan, I'm 58 and still in the game, so you still have time.
Yeah, just keeping it all together,
awesome.
Howard, you know,
That's
and
awesome.
knowing when I was talking to my guys on Tuesday night while my handoff partner was gone, and I mentioned when I do my big setup and everything and the rec it puts on my lower back and not so much the neck because I don't pull my head back anymore, but contorting that lower lumbar and really getting that stomach up there and doing that big setup. And you know, those are there's only so many of those setups in a workout in a month, because once I do that, especially with big weight where you got to maintain that tightness and keep that stomach up and keep that lower back arch like that, it is rough for 3 days, and it lays me on the ground, man. Get that L5S1 area, and I get that indoor softball in there, and I mold it, and I get it to pop. For some reason, I get it to pop. I don't know where I'm popping it, but it goes from a pain level of 9 back down to a pain level of 2. So it's what I live with. They were asking me how to fix something like that without surgery, and I think PRP or stem cell therapy, but both of those are kind of spendy. PRP $900 a shot. I think stem cell out of country is like $1,500 to $10,000. So, but I'd be willing to go that route before I let anybody have a scalpel towards me. So, anytime they cut you open, you're never the same. So, yeah, anyway, hey, another day, another dollar. Be back next week.
Yeah.
Kick some ass, take some names, whatever you may be doing this week. If you got a meet coming up, good luck to you out there.
Yep. Let us know how it goes. Show us videos.
Brad K has a meet.
Yep.
10 hours away.
We'll
be rooting for you guys.
Looking forward to hearing. Yep, definitely rooting for you guys. And we'll be looking forward to seeing videos and hearing about how it went. Seeing how you kicked some serious ass and all that good stuff.
Maybe at our show, if somebody has some free time, we could get it streamed live or something. I don't know how you do that other than a phone and doing like Facebook Live, but I thought about that'd be kind of cool. Cause I know some meets do that where they have a live streaming feed, but a lot of times if you don't know what you're doing with those, they crash and they don't work, and that could be a whole other headache itself. But
are you talking about for
our show?
Our show.
Yeah. Yeah, just run around with my phone and kind of do Facebook Live. I think I can do it.
Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be
for some of the big lifts or something. So I'm sure I'll be handing off and judging and whatever else I'll be doing.
I can video.
I think it would be cool.
Yeah.
It would be a Saturday, so I don't know if people be wanting to watch a meet on a Saturday on their computer, but
I don't know. Tried to get a hold of a place called Green's Sports Medicine in California. It's great.
What do they sell at Green's Sports Medicine in California? Howard. Do they have peptides? Do they have marijuana? Like Green's Sports Medicine.
I know.
What does that mean, Howard? I will track him down on Google for sure, but are they
for a product?
Are they like a TRT specialist? Are they I don't understand, sports medicine clinic? What do they do? Do they do PRP? They do stem cell or something? I'm just curious. Logman.
The ICD implant isn't doing enough. I'm still having low grade VT tachycardia rhythm. They scar the heart wall to trap the rhythm where it's supposed to be, and yes, they go up through the groin.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah, make scar. Yeah, you go in there and make scar tissue. That's why I always remember that, because it didn't sound like something you would do to fix something, create scar
Right, I
tissue.
know.
Doesn't sound right.
But it says it traps the rhythm where it's supposed to be. Interesting.
Thank you, Howard. I'm writing this down. I'm going to Google that next time I'm sitting in front of this computer. What city is that located in? San Luis Obispo? Greens, Sports, Medicine. And I'll Google them for sure. Stem cell. Yeah, that's good. Hope it's affordable.
It's
10 grand a shot or something like that, and you need like 5 shots is what I heard. 50 grand is, I don't know.
yeah, oh yeah, I'm sure.
But I'll Google them. I'll find them. I'm very good at Google. I can find places quickly. So thank you, Howard. Appreciate that. There's no one around here that does it. PRP, you got to go. There's a place here that does it, but there's exoserms is another one. It's kind of like a cross between PRP and stem cell therapy. I know a guy that has no cartilage in his shoulder, and has had 1 shot, and he's 98% cured. Like exoserms is what it's called. So trying to find any way around it besides cutting me open. That's what I'm looking after. So all right, y'all, time to eat dinner.
Food time.
Yep.
Food time.
Yeah, so I got a lot of food. Went to Costco yesterday.
We did go to Costco last night.
Had some asshole at the Traeger barbecue place take up 40 minutes of my time. Tried to get in there.
Yeah, but it worked out good because I saw somebody that I wanted to talk to.
Yeah, but I didn't want to talk to the Traeger guy that long. And then who's the old guy walking around asking me if I played pickleball?
I don't know.
Dude, like, what was the fucking first game he asked me if I play? He caught me once when we came in, and he says, I bet you don't play.
Oh, was it the same guy?
Same guy. Some stupid game. And then he catches us checking out, and he goes, I bet you don't play pickleball. He's like an 80-year-old guy. I know he's trying to be funny.
Right, he's being a dick. No, he's just, he just loves pickleball.
Does it look like I fucking play pickleball?
I think that was the joke.
Has he seen anybody my size?
that was the joke.
Okay. I doubt anybody 320 pounds is playing pickleball. I don't even know what that is. You know what it is? What is it? How do you play it?
It's like sort of comparable to tennis, but the paddles are like, I think more like the size. I haven't played it since I was 12. I played it in PE, okay. But it's like you have small paddles like the size of the ping pong paddles. I can't remember what the ball's made out. I can't remember if it is a wiffle ball or I don't know, but it's something.
So who plays it?
A ball. Apparently they have like a big group of people, Tri-City Pickleball.
There's a whole sport of it?
There's like a whole thing. And
okay.
Plays tennis
more power to him.
I don't know. He was a sweet old man. So I jumped in there and pretended to be very intrigued by pickleball and let him talk to me about it for like 5 or 10 minutes.
Fresno.
Super happy.
Thank you, Howard. And it's affordable. I like that word. Okay. I need that in my neck and my L5S1.
Like full size ping pong. So that's what I was thinking. I was thinking it was like a mix between tennis and ping pong.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's what I do. 20.
It doesn't have there's not a table, is there? There's just a net.
23-inch arms. That's what I do.
Thanks for clarifying.
I challenge you at pickleball.
I'll beat your ass.
Damn. Weird. Okay, guys.
Just striking up a conversation.
Well, I couldn't tell if he's being a smart ass or it was. It was a joke. I don't get it.
He wasn't being a smart ass. No.
He can't be serious. So I don't understand why he hit me up twice, and both games.
Fascinated by you.
Yeah. Well, just ask me normal stuff, man. Don't have to strike a conversation with pickleball because I don't even know what it was. I try to play along, but
yeah, usually you do.
I had spent 40 minutes with the Traeger guy, and the place closes at 8:30, and we got like 25 minutes to get my protein, so I don't have time, to chat. We had to get the hell in and out of there. They're closing down as we were leaving. That's the best time to shop at Costco. That way, there's not a lot of people there.
It's true. I was like
dead. Hour before they shut down. That's the best time for me to go. All right, guys. Hey, we'll see you next week. The party will continue. We'll have great things to tell you. We'll have more meat footage. We will have gym footage. We should have a
We'll
kick-ass.
hear how our family members that are competing this weekend.
Yep.
We'll hear how their meet goes, and hopefully you get to see videos. Hopefully they send them to us.
Please send me videos.
So we'll look forward to that.
We should have a kick-ass max effort workout. We got some visiting people, and we're gonna push them, and they're gonna push us, and we're gonna have a great max effort bench off. Hopefully nobody breaks an arm. Knock on wood, and everything works out. Anything can happen when we're all showing off and we're all going to the next level. And who's gonna do the most? And who's gonna do the lowest board? And who's gonna? It's gonna be a contest, and you know who's the contest wannabe champion of our crew. He's gonna be pushing hard too. Love you guys, and we'll see you next week, everybody.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. We love you and appreciate you. Have a wonderful Friday, an awesome weekend, a great start to your week next week, and as always, we look forward to seeing you next week. Have a wonderful night, everybody.
Peace, love, and God bless from the Benchmonster crew.
Good night.